You wouldn't think storing your old photos and memorabilia would be that difficult. But unless you're Marie Kondo, it's surprising how disorganized they can get. I'm Linda Sadkas with I'mAPhotoHero.com, here to talk about a simple, no-nonsense way to start organizing and get it right the first time. I recently helped a friend move, and in spite of her best efforts to get all the boxes organized and labeled before moving, I still found some boxes with two labels for totally different places. One label might say the study, and the other label would say something like tools garage. So it's very easy to get mixed up when you put things in boxes, especially cardboard boxes or colored plastic tubs because you can't see what's inside. I had the same problem with my boxes of family photos. I could never really be sure if what the label said on the box was actually correct. This box, for example, said Bavarian China, but when I opened it, I found it was actually old letters. And not only that, the letters were from a hodgepodge from different families. So at one point, I must have thought it was a good idea to put all letters from multiple families in one box. Not a good idea, trust me. It'll make a lot more work for you later. So when I decided, okay, it's time to organize my boxes of family photos, I had to come up with a better system. And that's what I'm going to share with you right now. First, I purchased some inexpensive, large and small clear tubs to replace the cardboard boxes. I wanted to be able to see what was inside, and I knew it would protect the photos better in case of flooding in the house. This isn't a requirement for organizing. You can skip it if you want, but for me it was money well spent and it wasn't that expensive. The next step was to make a rule. I could only have one family per box or tub. No mixing of families. That just gets confusing. But you might say, where do you divide the families? People usually span 3 to 4 generations, right? That's a very good question, and here's what I decided to do that's worked really well for me. When someone is young, from birth through young adult, their photos stay with their family of origin. As soon as they meet and court their future spouse, get married, and go out on their own, they get their own box. If someone never gets married, they get their own box when they're an adult on their own. So that's my system. I only put one family group per tub, and each family group starts when they meet their future spouse and get married, or if they're single, become independent from their parents. As you divide up your photos, here's a big tip. Don't stop to organize everything in the box before moving on. Get all the family stuff separated into its own proper box or tub, and that will be a huge step toward feeling less overwhelmed and more in control. For me, organizing individual boxes comes later when I'm actually ready to work on someone's family history and create something I can share, like a book or slideshow. And finally, one more tip. I label the top and all 4 sides of the tub with the correct family name, and I even color code it, giving each main family its own color, which is fun because I can look at a tub and instantly know just by the color who the family is. Now, you don't have to do that. A plain white label is fine. But I like the color coding, so that's what I did. And of course, I can also see the contents through the clear plastic, which for some reason is very reassuring to me. So if you feel out of control with your boxes of photos like I did when I first got started, try doing this initial organization of all your boxes of photos, slides, and negatives and memorabilia, and you'll be amazed at what a difference it makes to your peace of mind. If you're interested in my full class on organization, it's one of the bonus classes that comes with my main class, Photo Rescue Blueprint. I put the link to it below this video. If you want more tips and ideas about preserving your family history, I invite you to click on the subscribe button right below this video and click on the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified when my next video comes out. I'm Linda Sadkas with I'mAPhotoHero.com, where we help you turn your boxes of photos into shareable family stories.